Maybe you didn't have enough time to fix yourself up, so you just threw everything on your face.
This took me a long time to do, I'll have you know. This week, I'm going to find out if people judge you based on your makeup. My coworker Salon made this awesome video that asked if people judge you based on your lip color. And that got me thinking, do people judge you based on your makeup as a whole? Like how much you wear or how little you wear? So I want to try 3 different looks and ask people what they honestly think of each one. I'm going to do 1 day of zero makeup, which I'm super nervous about because I never go out like that, a day of regular makeup, and a day of total full face. I'm going to wear my hair the same every day and wear the same plain colored clothes every day, just so the only thing that changes is my face. I'm going to ask my coworkers and my friends what their first impressions are of each look, and then to get a more unbiased opinion, I'm going to hit the streets and ask strangers what keywords they would use to describe me. To add another angle, I'm going to post each look on social media and ask everyone to comment honestly. So the first look I'm going to try is the full face.
My initial thing would be like, oh, I wonder if she's insecure. That's so messed up. I'm working on it.
I would say you're very bold. It's very extra.
Someone who's maybe very concerned with how they're projecting to the outside world.
But for some reason, when I see some, I'm like, wow, they're doing the most.
You know, when you see women with like a full face of makeup, I usually think they're like a boss-ass bitch, you know?
I would just look at you and think like, she must be dope. You know, like the super stark contrast in the lip makeup, and it just pops.
You can tell like you spent a lot of time with everything.
So this is Salon, who did the first video that this is based off.
You're someone who definitely likes to look good, you know, someone who likes to just present themselves well.
I would say are you getting ready for an event?
Where are you going? Can I come?
Did you judge me when you saw me?
No. Yeah, you looked a little pale.
I have not done this contouring well. So with my coworkers, there was a mix of positive and negative responses, but they did sway more towards the negative. One thing I noticed a lot of people saying was that they assumed someone wearing this look would be going to some kind of special event, which makes me think maybe there'd be judgment there if it turns out the person was just doing this every day as their normal look. Let's hit the streets and talk to some absolute strangers. If you saw me walking down the street, what kind of words would you use to describe what kind of person you think I am?
Somewhat lazy, I guess, I suppose.
I would think you're probably with a higher class.
Independent and gorgeous. I think a lot of people are gonna judge you regardless, so you just have to find what you like and just to do whatever you want to do.
I've never worn anything that heavy in the daytime, so I don't know if it sweats off a lot. But yeah, I don't have anything wrong with it.
Maybe you dress or put on makeup to, I don't know, look like a diva?
Less makeup is better.
Do you ever notice when women wear a lot of makeup?
I hope that I can notice that.
But you don't judge them?
If you can look better and make yourself feel better, so why not?
So surprisingly to me, I actually got mostly positive responses from strangers. Even the women who didn't wear a lot of makeup were totally non-judgmental about my look. There were a couple of men though that were not feeling my look and thought it was too heavy. It was time for social media to chime in. I got a large range of opinions for this look, ranging from bold and fierce to not trustworthy and high maintenance. But the keywords that repeated themselves the most were confident, intimidating, and going somewhere, with the big winner being party girl. Again, it seems like this look says nighttime, and me wandering around in the day like this causes judgment. So the second look is my regular amount of makeup. Let's do it.
If I didn't know you, I would think that you are probably on your way to work or maybe out on a date. It seems like a normal level.
You have on your full face, but it's nothing like, whoa.
You look like you put in effort in the morning, and you look like, professional, but not too much.
The only way that I judge people based on their makeup is how talented they might be at makeup. It's never you wear that much makeup. It's damn, that's a precise eyeliner.
You make certain assumptions if they're wearing colorful makeup. Maybe they are a little more creative and weird. If they're wearing a lot of whatever contouring and stuff, they're probably a fancy person.
I don't know, makeup is just so fluid. There's no wrong way to do it, so it's not like a judge in a negative form.
Would you notice my makeup or not?
No.
Cool.
I do notice people's makeup. I think I notice a lot when they do the full face, but when it's more natural, it's kind of just not really noticeable to me.
As I suspected, this look didn't really raise many eyebrows and no one really had strong opinions about it. Everyone I spoke to just said this seemed like a regular day-to-day look. Most people said they'd only notice my makeup if I was wearing more of it. But now let's get some strangers' opinions on the streets.
For me, that is more than enough. Less is more nice, but I like your look
fresh and clean.
I just think you were going to work.
Maybe someone that deals with people.
Or maybe on a counter.
I don't really like when girls wear makeup because I think girls have a natural beauty.
You've got a perfect amount of makeup.
I just don't wear that much makeup, but like it doesn't look bad. Like a bunch of my friends wear makeup. I just am too lazy to put it on every morning.
So this time, the people I interviewed weren't really into makeup and had kind of a less is more opinion. However, even the people that weren't into makeup said my look wasn't too much and that it was like a going to work look or something. Then it was social media time. This look had the most unified responses of all of them. Professional was by far the most popular keyword, followed by natural, sweet, and then words that suggested I cared just the right amount about my appearance. And now it's time for my most nerve-wracking look, zero makeup.
I would assume that you just like prioritize other things.
You look approachable, fun.
You're a very confident, flawless person. So like if you're going out in public, you're either A, just like not a makeup wearing kind of person, or you're having like an errands day.
Or you're someone who maybe doesn't need makeup, so you're very laid back and don't really care what other people think. You're not looking to impress if you're not wearing makeup.
Yeah.
Which is a shitty thing to say.
When you asked me, I thought you might be wearing makeup because your eyebrows already look so nice and you already have
microbladed.
I also didn't realize that you weren't wearing makeup.
I honestly don't think I would notice.
Now that you say it, I'm like, oh yeah, like she's not doing it. I might notice if someone's very done up because then I'm like, oh, like what's going on? Are they going out clubbing? Are they a movie star?
I know that when I don't wear makeup, I always feel like I'm gonna be judged. I always think that people might think that I am not like a full professional and like I have it all together.
I was pretty surprised that most people didn't even notice I wasn't wearing makeup. But Kelsey made a good point. She feels super insecure when she doesn't wear makeup, but when other people don't wear it, she doesn't even notice. I think I was more judgmental about my look than anyone else was.
Let's go out and find some random strangers and see what they think. What keywords would you use to describe what kind of person you think I am?
I would guess that you're comfortable in your own skin. I would probably guess that you're probably laid back.
Very chill, going through life every day, just being yourself.
Casual, not really caring how you look.
You know, you do you. So I don't have a preference. If you wear makeup, you wear makeup. If you don't, you don't.
Would you judge someone that doesn't wear makeup at all?
No, I mean, I have enough feminist friends and been a part of feminist communities to know that there's a lot of pressure put on women to wear makeup to attain a certain standard of beauty that's acceptable in society.
I don't wear makeup myself, so I wouldn't make a judgment.
And being someone that wears a lot of makeup, I don't have like a problem with people that don't wear makeup. I almost admire it because like I just feel I need to wear makeup, but I like it also.
Do you notice when people don't wear it?
I don't notice people who don't wear makeup.
There are sometimes situations where I'm like, a little something would have might have helped.
Nearly everyone I spoke to was super positive about a no makeup look. I was expecting to get a lot of, you look lazy or tired, but instead I got a lot of just, you look chill. They mostly had a you do you attitude about it. So weirdly, social media commenters were way more judgmental about this look than both my coworkers and the people on the street. Although still more positive than negative, they had much stronger opinions. The most popular negative judgment I got was doesn't care / lazy. The most popular positive comments were that I didn't have time or that I looked natural. The overwhelmingly highest comment though was confident. So although confidence is a positive word, why do we have to be confident to go around without makeup? Like it's something that takes a lot of balls to do. So from all of this, I have definitely learned some interesting things. In general, people are way more accepting of people's makeup decisions than I originally assumed. But there are definitely some common thoughts that go with each look. Wearing a lot of makeup makes people assume that you must be going somewhere special because they can't wrap their head around the fact that you might just be chilling wearing that much. Wearing what I would consider my normal level of makeup made people think that I was presentable and professional. And zero makeup, people either don't notice or they think you must be pretty confident to go out without anything on your face. All in all, yes, people do judge you based on your makeup, whether it's positive or negative. But you know what? Who cares? What really matters is what makes you feel your best. Actually, my friend Zach put it perfectly, so he can be the one to end the video.
Keep wearing makeup if you want to. Don't wear it if you don't want to. Keep doing your thing.